Senator Hope Uzodinma has reacted to boasting by Senator Okorocha of being richer than Imo State. The reaction came through the senior special assistant to Senator Hope Uzodinma, Honorable Stanford Arinze Nwokedi, who called out Okorocha's spokesman, Sam Onwemedo, and a former commissioner to Okorocha, Professor Nnamdi Obiarare, over Okorocha's comments of being richer than Imo State. His reaction reads as follows, saying, "My love letter to Sam Onwemedo, Professor Obiarare, and others, saying, Dear Sam and Professor Obi, Sunday was St. Valentine's Day. It is still in the air and I want to reach out to you all, the public enemies. In this Valentine's week, having read your sermon on media handling that you singled out the 3R media handlers for public condemnations, I must concede you are truly in their need for some respite after your principal's mouth diarrhea, claiming to be richer than the government of Imo State, had made your media onslaught against a performing government a mere joke. I really thank God for your own goal. I sympathize with you for being beaten by your own bullets to a tight corner where your frustrations in defending a man who has openly acknowledged his guilt of malfeasance, primitive acquisition of known public assets, open rape of public confidence, and unapologetic hard-headedness to dare to withstand the 3R government's constitutional powers to recover the state, even with a mandate that has continued to win over the confidence of some of his exorcised disciples. Ezioku, your shame. We have no rival in the history of politics, of crude greed and kleptocracy. I wish you guys well as you are there to eat stolen wealth of Imo State. Obiararo. Honestly, I plead that you continue to defend your principal as the last man standing. Sam and Professor, your sermon truly should come after your yet to come confessions. I concede again that you have taken to this entirely new approach, realizing how precariously you toe the rope against popular public opinions. Truly, for so long as the injuries you inflicted on Imo State has lasted, coming from the complete mess you and your principal's 8 years reign had left Imo in, there had been an outpouring of misplaced grievances against a government working hard, even with the COVID-19 pandemic, hijacked NSAS imbroglio and all of that, to reinstate public confidence in Imo governments. You callously would rather wish to be seen as innocent, even with the dent of our stolen patrimony on your mouth and annoyingly to a provocative extent, and wish the solutions provider becomes the problems. The challenges of your internally displaced political group had tended to cause so much confusion in our polity, with make-believe propaganda, fake news, and such other stuffs. You had heard many under voodoo vestiges of deceit, yet to add credit, our focus on governance never waned. The government kept faith with the people, and one after the other, the consolidated problems continue to get dissolved and resolved. To the glory of God, Imolites are now aware of the plots exploit this government. Imolites are now aware what exploit this government has achieved. Sam, the last time you were in government house, you looked like a true media professional. You came with your CV dented with Rocha's appointment and wanted the job of my bosses. The same people you were lecturing how to do their jobs you sought for. It is either that you have resigned to your bad fate now to go all the hog with your drowning principal, or that your job search fell through. It is only you who can honestly tell what is now the case with you. Sam and Professor, you have amassed quite a fat record of a huge file of your media attacks on the shared prosperity government. You obviously are not good teachers on ethics of media practice, and I believe that the government is not considering recruiting you. Not anymore, no matter how you act. If I were you, please remain yourself. Oh. I will first apologize to Imo people for abetting all the crimes against Imo. If I were you, I would not be conning about abandoning the presidential daydreamer. If I were you, I would tell him to stop dancing naked in the marketplace. Yes, instead of wasting your time, I'd rather advise you to prevail on your principle, to learn the simple etiquette on table manners while spending stolen money. I advise him not to rub it off on Imolites. How much richer he has become after losing Imo. We recall how he begged for his elections fund through the gold cards, the Apurums, which is 100 naira Babiala donation, and so on and so forth from Imolites. Now is richer than Imo state government. To tell you the truth, politics is not for crooks. Nigeria is watching, and Nigerians won't want a president leaving Nigeria poorer and becoming a super rich man who would tell Nigeria how richer he became after stealing Nigeria blind. Well, while you continue clapping for Jesus, I assure you that the day dream ought not to be. Wake up and face your shit. 3 hours mean well, but the honest with you, the last hour is your Waterloo. You deserve no pity. No, 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 no. Okay, that is how they all do. That is how they always talk about. Which state in this country has left the Nigerian people in a better place? The other day, that is the arrogance about it. Of course, Tinubu said it now. He said it's richer than Osun State when he went there, and up to today people are still talking about it. But a lot of people laughed over it. Rochas is saying it again. This man said it. All use Okalu. He said he used his own money, personal money, to run the government of Abia State while he was a governor. You can imagine. After they will tell you that even Uma, you told us that he became a millionaire while he was maybe when he was 21 or whatever. Some of them, they will tell you they have become billion even before their parents got married or they even conceived them. They were billionaires. That is what they will tell you. And a lot of people will fall for it. He's a philanthropist. Is this? Is that? Yes, they will tell you, all of them, one corrupt cases or one corrupt issue or the other that are always being levied against them. That's how they're going to be telling you, I'm rich, I'm right. Even the ones that is even talking now. How far is the state now? By the time you leave to, we're going to be hearing the same thing. It's a pattern. They all know how they play this game. They know how they play this game. And don't be surprised, all of them yabbing themselves on the pages of newspaper. They know where they miss at night, behind the scene. They will just want to entertain you, and that is it. And you see a lot of people falling in line. Oh, I go with this, I go with that. This one is the best, this one is not the best. Well, Mr. Stafford, best of same feathers, stop making noise. You are hypocrites. You are all there to share the people's commonwealth. Exactly. Forget all this story. But all of you, you will pay. In one way or the other, you will pay. The sweat of the masses that you guys are, accruing to yourself, you will pay.